Everybody ready? Everybody ready? I've just turned the aerators off, so let's go then. All in! Alright, that's it, we're all in. Just going to top up my edge line. See, mate, it's already got one. So we'll see what happens today. It's going to get me distance right, see what happens. Go from there. Oh. Mate, you've always managed to get one already. He's off for running. Got a head start, he has. And if my sonny's in the car, should go and get him really. And even put my waterproofs on yet. Anyway, so I'm going to keep this nice and short today. I just want to keep it, feed everything nice and tidy out in the end. So I'm letting them know we're here. So they already caught a few down the other end. They've got a bit of breeze there as well, to be fair. Oh, he's got another one. Oh dear. Bit worrying. Still, we've got a swell down the edge already. So I'm just going to change what I'm doing very quickly. And I made a bit of a boo-boo today with how I set my rollers up. Bit of a swirly wind here, to be honest. Not a good start. That wind sounds awful behind me. Everybody's catching, except me. What's going on? Alright, let's sort this out a little bit because we're a little bit all over the shop at the moment. Right, let's see what happens. I'll keep feeding that shallow line. Didn't get my catapult out, but I think I need to. I realised I fed far too close to the bank, but there we go, you know what to do. That's up the jacks. I'm going to have to have a bit of a rearrangement here with my the one I'm set up, because it's a bit of a mess. Let me take this off a minute, because now all of a sudden now we're getting swirls, so we'll just never go down the edge. Feet away from the bank if I can help it. I won't go on that just yet, sit and get a bit confident. See how it will go. So down the edge there I'm fishing one of Ian's carbon rugbies. Don't know what the name of them are actually, to be honest, but I like them. They've got a nice 2mm bristle, and they do the job perfectly for down the edge here. Gonna have to get up and put the things on in a minute, because I know I can catch down the edge, that's the thing. So just wanted to start on it today, because I tend to ignore it. I always seem to get my head down trying to go shallow, and it's not always the right thing to do on this lake. I just thought I'd start off down there. I think that's how I looked. Yep. All it was. Don't want to feed too much down there. Oops, wind's blown that back in my face almost. A nice little flat spot just there, so no bait. So we'll see how this does pan out. So say this is a 0.25, which probably a little bit light for down there. I can put everyone if I need to, but something I found before, when I fished heavy down this edge, I didn't think it worked so well, so I'm just trying a bit lighter today. You fish a 0.4, this is a 0.25. You can catch shallow down these edges, even though it is shallow. You put a little overshotted rig on and it can work quite well. As I say, these are only little tiny bitty ones. Just going to keep feeding that line there. A little bit's going to depend on whether they want to come that short. It'll be bigger fish shallow. So we'll see what does happen. Cut the dead red maggots on there. I think it's as good as anything down the edge. Throwing some pellets down there, feeding our coarse ground carp. And there's fish down there already. These are the slightly smaller fish down the edge. He says, get in there. These aren't exactly big fish, but they're all weight builders. So I'm going to go keep feeding that a little bit longer before I go on it. Get off my backside in a minute and just I'm going to pop my trousers on and put my pole roller on the ground there, because that's going to ruin the end of my pole the way I'm doing that. Straight in the net. A couple of overshotted rigs set up. Everybody's catching. Always do on here. I'm gonna get off my bum and sort out the. I might have to go a bit heavier down the edge now. I'm saying that because I think I'm going to foul up a few fish otherwise if I'm not too careful. That's foul looked as well, and that's going to do me in the net in a minute if I'm not careful. No, it's not foul looked, it's in the gob. Ooh, come here. So the light's in the fin. Not only is it in the fin, it somehow wraps around the fin. Right, I'm just literally waterproof some because I'm going to get covered if I'm not careful. Somebody's on this lake. You get off your box. Before you know it, you're 10 fish behind. Right, let's have another go. And right. We'll end up, see, already gone on this, and it's like not caught one yet. This wind's a bit cheeky. Settle down a bit, settle down. I need a bit more weight on that actually. Yeah, I do. Need another shot on it. I mean, it's sorted out there already. I can't catch one. Yeah, getting bad already. Out of practice, you see. Okay, that's not heavy enough. Well, how I cannot get fish, I do not know. That lid's coming off. See, these are much bigger fish when you get them, and that's what you need. You need these big things here. But I ain't gonna catch a weight doing that. That's better. The other thing, it's getting this bloody elastic just right. It's a bit of a nightmare on here because you get different size of fish. So it's just about getting it right. I'll keep throwing a few down there, but I think to get a decent weight, you've got to catch shallow. There's a bit of a delayed strike there. another shot on this rig as well, I think. What can I say? So this is a 3B8 in Everett SD dibs to 14, so 014, and an SLWG banded, overshotted. And something like that really, 0, 8, 10 to 12, 0 bore. Stepped it up a little bit because I felt like the other day I was a little bit undergunned. Could probably get away with a bigger hook. But these fish are definitely a little bit cute. I've learnt from last time I was here that I just fished too deep. So I just made my rigs shorter, and already I feel the difference already. It's amazing how you've got loads of fish there, but you still don't always catch one. Lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop. Couple of slaps, lift and drop. And there we are, we found that one right in the tail, in the fin. You can see that, that's how shallow they are. Realise I've got a scale on the hook. That won't help. I'll try and feed shorter rather than longer. Got nobody to compete against next to me, as usual. Hardly anybody's turned up, which is frustrating. Makes it good for all of us, but at the same time, things with these fish, if you net them quick, you get them in. If you miss, then they just go absolutely silly on you. Oh, that was terrible. I'll keep on the camera for a bit. I mean, to be honest, you've seen it all before. It's just a case of feeding, snapping the rig, lifting and dropping, lifting and dropping, lifting and dropping, feeding. Until you get one. That was not quite right. We'll try a different rig in a minute. Sometimes just slapping a rig, you know, like a not overshotted rig can be better. A bit frustrating when you get a little bit of a tangle. It's all time. It's amazing sometimes how you get these tangles. That's annoying because that's a knot. That's going to have to come off. I'll have to get another rig out in a minute. That is annoying. I'm going to have to quickly change that rig. See, that one's going to be, that's too deep. Straight away. I just don't want to foul up the fish. It's a fine line between getting it exactly right and to a depth where you foul looking, you know. Thing is, like everything, you think you're not catching that quick, and in reality you're catching quicker than you think. Those pellets today because I'm glad I did now, to be honest. Well, an hour in, about £36 on the clicker. I changed rigs around a little bit, but sort of getting there now, I think. Now I'll turn the camera on, I'll try and get a bite. Now I like looking around, everybody's catching some fish. It's just a case of you can't really watch. You'd end up missing too many bites. Just before I turn the camera on, I look well, I've got fish every putting. Weird. And I'll turn the camera on, that's what it is. Trying to make me look bad. Went back to a slightly softer elastic because I felt it was. Oh, I tend to bolt off, would you welcome? You do get wet doing this, that's for sure. If you could use a 3-inch hook length, it'd be even better. Wind's just a little bit naughty. Could be balanced. Nope, just one of them the old brown ones. Ooh. Tails on those, eh? I'll try a different rig again in a minute. Others on here. Sometimes you keep trying different rigs. You're better off sticking to one rig and making it work, if that makes sense. Try that other one again, and it's slightly heavier elastic. Ideally, you want to get to a point where you go out and you literally get one as soon as it hits the deck, as soon as it hits the water. I mean, obviously we all want that, but I think if you get it right, you can do that on here. It's just about getting it, everything absolutely perfect. Depth, rig, line to hole. So many different things to get right. I do feel a little bit like I'm fishing quite close, so they're definitely coming in and going out, coming in and going out. And I do wonder if I put another section on, they might stay, sort of feed better than coming in and out the peg, if that makes sense. Just stay a bit further out. Right, I'm just gonna try that other rig. If I ever get this hooked up, if I took the pellet off, it would help. Silly little things like that. Doing things like that cost you a fish, you know. Just realised that this float, unfortunately, the ice ripped out. It is really frustrating. I'm going to have to get some more rigs out, I think, to go back to this one. I don't believe that. Trouble on here, the gear takes a bit of a hammering. I know what I shall do. I can break that float down quick and put that on instead. Shall do in a minute. I'll need another rig. Right, starting another net. Yeah. Fish are getting bigger, you know. You don't need to try mugging that one. I'm going to try him again actually because he's bugging me. He's gone. It's big old F1 that was. Little change of rigs. Bit of a nightmare with one of the side eyes pulling out. Don't know why. Very unusual. I think it's because it came back whacked and hit the side of the top kit. I'm trying to slow it down a little bit because it gets a bit silly and you just sort of, I don't know, feeding. It's like you're like a windmill almost. I've just gone to a normal shallow rig rather than an overshotted rig. Just try and avoid fair looking so many fish because they're so shallow. I'm not going to stick another shot on this if I need to. But you know, when they have it, they have it. It's like, do you really need to fish an overshotted? As long as I wait till they're on, almost. Stop trying to fair look fish. So I've got some strung out rigs as well, but in no way that they're going to be any good today. I just thought because it cooled down a bit, they might have gone a bit deeper, but you don't need a lot of fish to get away here these days. Carp getting bigger. Let go. And when they're getting on £3 those fish, I see why people are going over in their nets because some of these fish you're probably clicking as a pound because you're so used to getting a pound. When in fact some of them are definitely £3. A bit annoying. I feel like I've got it a bit. Got my mojo back a little bit today. I feel like I've got it half right. Still, Um, for a lot of improvement, that's for sure. But when I look at it, can't catch a lot quicker now. Putting your pellet on and just those sort of things, you need to get a bit quicker at. But as long as the rig's in the water, you know, you can't catch a lot quicker than that, really. Just making sure that you try and get everyone in that you look, really, that's the thing. I'm getting nice and wet, but what the hell. It's the trouble with this sort of fishing. Fast and furious, everything gets wet. That float keeps riding up, which is really annoying, and I don't know why. Enough bands on it. You could catch quicker, I suppose, if you catch them on the top kit. That'd be a bit carnage, really. I mean, it's pretty like carnage as it is. At the moment, I don't feel like an overshot the rigs any better than what I'm doing. You get little spells like that where you just, anything different, you just don't get one. Now's the time probably where the overshotted rig will work. Got a leaf just wrapped around the top of my throat. It's really annoying. It wasn't even a leaf. It was me thinking hook up. That's interesting now. I think you just got to ignore those little quiet spells and just carry on doing what you're doing, sort of fish through it and wait for them to come back again, rather than keep changing rigs and buggering about. At the moment I'm just fishing for fishery 4mm pellets on the hook. Nothing different than that, really. Just put another shot on this rig if I needed to, but I don't see the point at the moment. What I'm going to do, saying that, the float keeps lifting up a bit. I might put one above it. I have a little jigger set up, but a little homemade jigger, but first thinking fish. Now I looked at it, and the float came back and whacked the top of the top kit and took the top of the float off, which is a bit annoying. I've a fair look to one of them bigger ones. Yeah, it's fair looked. it wasn't foul, it was actually it twisted round its fin. Oh, calm down, come on. I'm soaked now, absolutely soaked. Gonna smell like a fish. And now I've got a bent hook. Wonderful. That's what happens when you foul hook them. What the hell battery power's doing on the camera, to be honest. We're still going, I'll keep going a bit longer. I don't hook myself in the face first. See, things like this definitely slow you down. Then you know in these sort of matches everybody's going to change their hook at some point. We'll put a different rig on or something like that. That was really good. Completely messed that up. Right, try again. And they're definitely waiting for those pellets today, you can just see. Change your feed, they're up. I can't believe they're that hungry. You know what I mean? It's like there's this fair looked as well. We're gonna have another bent hook 2 in 2 fish. Something's not right. Yeah. God, blimey. Yeah, it's in the fin. That doesn't help. Feel like I've slowed down. The feed is going to slap it. I might have to put another shot on there actually. Yeah. I don't know if I've lost one or what, but it's going to sit in the water a little bit better with another shot on. Yeah, about being on there, it's not necessarily about the speed of the fish, it's the size of the fish you're catching. That makes a massive difference as well. What size fish you got in your peg here. I think that makes a big difference. Obviously, you can get days when you catch lots of pound fish. Just getting to the bait. I don't know if it's because they get to the bait first, so that's what you got in your peg, but it's frustrating when you look around and you see people catching 2-3 pound fish and you're catching a pound fish, you know. They don't like. They don't let you catch one without feeding. They don't like. Don't get any free fish. You have to feed. Oh, you bugger. They're not stupid, these fish. They go in the net, out the net. Got a puller, why don't you use it? And they're chunky fish, these. Why not look at it on camera? But, you know, they're decent fish. So, as I say, we're on the 10 to 12 zero bore. We're in Everett zero bore. Got a freebie 8 SD divs float on. Hello. That teaches me for being lazy. Not putting my lackey in, you know. Done it again, look. Get off. How was that suddenly done that? Not had that trouble with that all day. There's some big fish coming up today. I mean, it's ridiculous, really. Now, all of a sudden, again, you see, you get a situation where you're doing nothing different and you don't hook one. I don't know what's changed there. I don't think anything changed. I think it's just the way they're my feeding as well. I've just noticed that I'm throwing shorter and shorter. I don't know if that's. I should have just carried on throwing where I was. See, now I can't get one again. Check that pellet and done something weird on the hook, because that's a bit weird. Very weird. Don't know what happened there. It's strange. You know, it's nothing different. It just doesn't go under. I'm looking at the rig. Absolutely nothing changed. Nothing at all. What are we now in? 20 past 1, 2 hours in. Just about to start my fourth net. Been had to go up and down. The wind's been a bit of a nightmare. You can probably hear it. So yeah, it's feeding it. I've come short. The fish seem quite happy at the moment, being short. So literally just overshotted rig and just dropping it in there and just waiting, basically. But I've been catching some nice big F1s today. There's not many of us here, which always helps. To be honest, after the last few matches, it's nice to have a confident booster. I've been a bit rubbish lately. I went to Arscombe Fisheries, I can't remember how you're pronouncing it now, in Stroud, the Donut Lake. And now that, it's lovely, but it's 9 foot deep down the middle, and you've got to find, at the moment, or the way it was when I went Sunday, you had to find 2 foot across, which I couldn't. I was fishing 16 metres, which was in about 5 foot of water. It was too deep. With that heat we had, nothing really wanted to be, if you can hear me with this wind, nothing really wanted to be 9 foot in the 9 foot depth, and the pressure was high. Looking back, if I'd have had maggots, I think I'd have been better. I only took pellets. I think maggots and ground bait would have been alright, but it's something that I'm definitely going to go there again. It's a lovely venue. They've got a few other lakes there if you're going to try that again. But I thought about it today, but they had an affordable open on there today. It's a bit further to drive, and you sort of feel during the week there's a bit of traffic and it suddenly becomes a bit of a mess. So it's not that bad. I think it would have been alright, but I'll stay local. Well, this is local, nearest local for me. I'm going to try Willow Marsh. Willow? Can't remember now. I know Chris Telling and quite a few of them have been going there. I'm going to give that a go as well. That's supposed to be sound quite good. A couple of other venues to try just to break it up a bit. Not been able to get out as much as I wanted lately. Work's been a nightmare. We've got Premier League starting now. That'll be busy. And I find doing 12-hour shifts and trying to go fishing the following day, it's just, I'm getting old. It's too much going on here. Can't believe it. The longest I've been without a bite is because I'm too busy chatting. Right on my left, he's putting quite a few fish in his net, and I think he's going to end up doing me if I'm not careful. I keep doing stupid things like getting off my box to sort out the camera and things like that, and when you're fishing like this you can't really afford to do it. I've no idea what they're catching around the other side. I can't see them. You like to think that when you're catching quite quick that they've got to be going some, they're going to beat you. But then if it was Christian, Andy Bennett or Cannon Dix, they'd be beating you because they're so good at doing this. Another 2 fish. I'm going to start another net. I hope you can hear me. The wind's just a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Not helping with the feeding, if I'm honest. Was being nice and accurate. 3 o'clock, 5 to 3, hour and a half to go. I'm on my 5th net. We're halfway through it, well in fact nearly finished it. I'm a bit worried I'm going to run out of nets. But I might have been a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Just having a pee. I might have been a little bit underclicked rather than overclicked, if you see what I mean. Sorry, overclicked. So I think I've got a little bit of leeway in a couple of the nets, but we'll see how I go. I say I've definitely got £200. Oh, I say that. I don't know, it's difficult sometimes to tell. £50 net limit, 4 nets, 5 nets, there or thereabouts. When I look at it and think an hour and a half to go, I've been catching pretty quick. When people are catching £300, you think, how the hell are they doing that? But the guy to my left is bagging as well. He's absolutely giving me a run and a half for my money, so I just had to have a quick pee. But we just have to keep going and see. Well, a bit of a problem. Run out of nets. Just about on the limit. We've got 40 minutes to go.